Hey everybody, FunshineX here, bringing you another preview of a pack that's currently in development. This pack is called Post Finem, and is created by my good buddy Landstryder. Yeah, he's creating a pack. I'm believing we're getting so many packs because Jam Pack 2 is going on right now. I'm not sure if Landstryder is going to submit this one in the contest or not, but it fits the theme. It is very apocalyptic. And I've been doing a lot of these. I just want to get into these new packs, see which ones are good, which ones need a little bit of work. So let's go ahead and create one and see what Post Finem is already about. It's in survival mode. It's got custom war generation. He didn't tell me to change any of that, so I'm leaving that on. Putting cheats on just in case I need to back up the world or do something like that. So let's go ahead and create the world and see. What we're going to get is a world made mostly of obsidian. There is a big quest lore at the beginning, voiced over by Landstryder, and I'll let you guys read through that or test it when it becomes public. I want to get into this playing of it. Okay, so what is this pack all about? Well, I guess we should look at the quest book and see.
As you wait.
This is voiceover Landstryder. I'm going to go ahead and stop that just because... Oops, go back. We can read through it quite faster than he can read through it. Earth renowned resources. We have an energy crisis, food crisis, blah, 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 blah. You know me and lore text, guys, but that's okay. He spent a lot of time in this. Go listen to it when you play it. You're a product of the technology of synthesizing everything. So we're going to use a lot of Minechem to decompose stuff and synthesize it and that kind of stuff. So that's kind of how we're going to get along, creating materials and stuff. Let's go into our first quest here. We've got, looks like we've got a crash and burn. The vehicle you crashed in was mostly destroyed. You were able to pull some vital equipment, a decomposer and a synthesizer. You got some few power cells, a blaster and some ammo, and a little bit of metal and some food. The food supplies have started to rot. Maybe we can still put them to use. So what we're going to need to do is we need to get some water. And actually, this might be a good thing. We want some shallow water. Well, we could make this shallow pretty easily. This is an interesting spawn. I've tried this a couple times just to see what the spawns are like. And this is the first time I've been in a mesa. This is actually really cool. Yeah, I think we're going to live here. You'll see that there are pigmen spawning. I guess the apocalypse has turned everyone into pigmen, or they're taking over the world. But I like this. I'm kind of on top of a hill, and we've got this water source here. So let's go ahead and let's live here. I'm going to put my energy cell down. Let's do that right there. And we'll just configure it to output to the left and right. And we will put decomposer here and the synthesizer there. Okay. Now that's going to power out. This one we don't need as much power, so I'm going to let it get to about half full here, and then go ahead and turn it off. I don't want it sucking out all my power. Okay, and that guy he can have as much as we want, because we're going to be synthesizing a ton of stuff. All right, so what it told us to do is take our rotten food and decompose it. We can't eat it, right? So decompose it. We get some protein out of it, nitrogen, some magnesium, some carbon. We're getting tons of stuff here. Okay, we got a little bit of cooked meat. You can see it slowly starts to rot. This is from MFR. I had no idea the food rotted. Well, maybe the cooked meat is from MFR, but the rotting is from some other mod. Anyway, so we get a few torches. You guys can thank me for that. That was my suggestion in a previous build. Okay, and this is what we got out of it. So let's see if that completed this quest here. Yep, we did. We needed nitrogen, carbon, magnesium, and protein. Complete it, we'll get another protein. We can either take some more food, a heart, a energy cell, which is used in your gun, or some building material. He just added that one in this latest build. Now it's a little bit more tricky. I don't care about lives. I ran out of food last time, but I think, yeah, let's go with the meat. Even though I told him I could use a little more building material at the beginning, I need that food. All right, the next thing I want to do is create some chlorophyll. So carbon, hydrogen, oxygen, nitrogen are the most basic building blocks of life. We can use them together to ignite the spark. Algae grows in shallow water. So we're going to start with some chlorophyll. And if we look at the recipe for chlorophyll, nope, that's not how you spell chlor. There we go. We can come in the synthesizer here, and we can see that chlorophyll is C35H30O5 N4Mg. So we need 35 carbon here. That's sometimes it adds a whole stack, sometimes it doesn't. But there's our 35 carbon. We need some hydrogen, which we don't have yet, so we're going to have to break down this protein. Let's just break it all down. And you can see it's going to break down in a bunch of sub stuff, and we'll just break all those down. And yeah, we're going to have tons and tons of base material to build with. I like having a lot of just the base elements here. Put the nitrates in there too. Okay, so we got tons of carbon, hydrogen, oxygen, everything. It was C35H30. Yeah, okay. H30. There we go. Put some more H in there. And we need O5N4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And if you want to see the recipe, you can actually click on there, but I've already done this, so I know that it's just straight across exactly what it says. And an Mg. All right, there we go. So that's going to give us our chlorophyll. Did it want 1 or did it want 2? It wanted 2. Okay. We are out of fuel, so this, however much fuel we got in here, that's all we can use until we get some kind of engine to put more in there. There's our 2 chlorophyll. And now it's going to want us to take glucose and make that into some algae. So let's get glucose. The NEI search window doesn't show up when you're inside the synthesis machine for some reason. Probably because I play on big UI. But anyway, glucose is C6H12O6. So let's just go C6, H12, I'll just do it right-clicking, and O6. All these pigmen around me are friendly during the day. In the nighttime, they become mad at me. I'm not sure what mod does that, but that is just cruel. Because you're just sitting around here like, no, they're fine, and then all of a sudden it's night and they kill you. So when you craft something in Landstryder's pack, make sure you open up the quest, because if I just immediately turned my glucose into algae without opening the book, it wouldn't have detected it. So I've opened it up, detected the glucose, now I can make my algae after I kill this. Oh, gotta load it. These are like mini gas, so they don't shoot stuff at you. And actually, I wonder if he dropped anything. And then a tier at this point would be pretty decent. No? Nothing at all? Wow, you suck. Whoa, another one. He spawned a baby. Oh my goodness, he just picked up a pigman. Is it pigman gonna be pissed? He is. Now he's pissed at me. Now they're all pissed at me. Oh gosh. I've got nothing but this little gun and 2 more bullets. Alright, I'll take the free gunpowder. That gas just flew over and picked up a pigman. That was so cool. Okay. So, we've made our glucose and chlorophyll. Now we need to make our algae. And this is a cool mechanic for getting resources, because algae spreads in water. So, we need protein. We broke down all our protein. Alright. So we need 2 protein, 2 glucose, 2 chlorophyll. We have everything else. We don't have the protein. Easy way to get it is to use one of our cooked meat. And we'll get a protein. Actually, looks like we need 2 cooked meat. Okay. Good thing I took this cooked meat. This won't stack with each other because some of it's rotten at different amounts. Or maybe it's a max 8 stack. I don't know. Either way. Okay, so they said it was 2 protein, 2 glucose, 2 chlorophyll. That's exactly what I have. Alright, and we get some algae. Just 1? Is that all you wanted? Yes. Alright, we're going to get 3 more algae, and now we can produce an energy cell for more bullets. Silicon, which is actually, I think you must take here. Quarter of a heart's worthless, and an energy cell. Alright, we started with 4. We're already down 1, but that's okay. I think you need to take the silicon here. Otherwise, you're going to be digging a ton of cobble and dirt and stuff to try and get silicon, and that just wastes power. So, take the silicon. I've got this building block. I could make a base around me so these pigmen can't get in at night. That might be a good idea. And I just realized I didn't make that nearly tall enough. Okay, let's just make just a little area around our lake here. This lake is going to be home base. And I'll take this obsidian here to kind of help me make the base. And let's go this way. Start with a tiny little base here, and we'll build it up as we get more material. And that's all. We ran out. Okay. So moss. We need to put it in shallow water. So that's water that's 1 deep. And I like to make a checkerboard pattern, to give it the maximum space to grow. So this moss has 4 spaces to grow. This one has 4 spaces to spread. And that kind of thing. So we get the nice checkerboard. I think I have one more. Yep, I do. Let's put that one. That is not deep, so let's put it there. There we go. And that will only spread in the daytime. And it turns out it's almost nighttime, so oh well. We need some torches, so let's put a couple in the... Oh, I can't attach them to that block. That's kind of mean. Alright, we'll put them in the corners then. These are chiseled torches, which is kind of cool. I like the little light bulbs. Okay, so that completes that quest. Next thing we want to do is we can either get fatty acids, and that is the triglyceride if we take some algae in a decomposer, but it's a low percentage chance. So I like to let my algae grow. I'll probably let it grow in this whole entire lake before I start harvesting it for the triglyceride. For the dirt, there's that silicon, right? So we can get more dirt if we use silicon dioxide. So let's do that. We need to synthesize that, and that is just, like it says, silicon dioxide. Let's get 4 of that, maybe? Remember to detect it first, and then synthesize your dirt. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, and we can have a little bit of dirt. Yeah, we'll put it right here. Whoa! You can see that stuff follows gravity in this pack. Isn't that kind of cool? Anyway, looks like we need to eat, and we need to start watching out for pigmen that get close to our base, because they will start aggroing us now that it's nighttime. And that should complete that quest. Oh, I needed 8 dirt. Whoops. Can't put it down or it won't detect it. You have to have all 8. It doesn't detect. Oh, well, you had 4 at one point. So, let's do some more. Am I out of oxygen? Silicon, oxygen. Oh, I need to make more silicon oxide. Silly me. Okay, there we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. Dirt. Okay. 8 dirt. We're gonna get 8 more dirt. 8 more dirt and some more silicon. Now I can choose more food or more dirt. At this point, it's gonna be more food again. Remember that food I can break down for protein, which gives me a ton of base material here. And that dirt, yeah, not too useful right now. Okay. Next thing, we can now go into trees. It needs us to make some cellulose. Let's type in cellulose. I love that it's all built into NEI, so it's really easy to tell. Cellulose is C6H10O5. So we still got plenty of that. I hear a pigman getting close. They always try and get me while I'm crafting, right? 05. 2 cellulose, I think we need. Nope, we're out of something. Carbon, hydrogen. Alright, out of oxygen. Okay. Yep, I do need 2. So let's break down another meat ingot. Let's see, which one's the most rotten? They're all rotten 9%. Alright, that's not a lot of O in that one. Come on, need more O. It's easier just to shift click. Alright, there we got some O. I'll just put it all in here though. What's that noise? I'm hearing things. Alright, there's our second cellulose. Now it's going to want to turn that cellulose into oak wood and then into planks. You can do that, and let's look at it just to see. But oak wood can be crafted with 8 cellulose. Planks are crafted with 2 cellulose, which is right because you get 4 planks per log, so it's 8 and 8. It's even. A sapling, on the other hand, is 1 cellulose and 2 chlorophyll, which is all that stuff. We know it's hard to make, but I think that might be cheaper than getting this. And if I harvest that sapling and all the wood, yeah, that's much better. So I think, even though the quest line says to go for this first, I think you're better off doing the sapling. Other than you have to wait for it to grow. So that, I guess that's a problem. Waiting for it to grow is no fun. Alright, so since I don't want to wait, I'll just go ahead and go the way they wanted us to do it. So we're only at 4 right now. We still need more oxygen as our short supply. The one thing I could do is I could bucket my water, decompose it, and take the iron out and remake my iron, and I'll have a ton of water, which gives me a ton of oxygen and hydrogen. But I think we'll just keep using up our food. Yeah, it just stacks as 8. That's okay. Do. Just, you don't get a lot of oxygen out of this stuff here. Okay, we're up to 7. Ah, we need one more. Darn it. Does this give any oxygen? Potassium. That gives a little bit of oxygen. And some sulfur. Okay. And there's our 8th one. Alright, now for oak, which it wanted, is in that pattern, like a T. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Got the oak. Okay, now we can turn, make sure you open it up, detect it first, then turn it into planks. And now it wants us to make a crafting bench. There we go. Crafting bench complete. Uh-oh. Here, Pegman. He's really close. There he is. You mad at me, bro? No, he's running the other way. Okay, we're good. Next, I guess back to the quest book. Claim reward. We get more wood, and we can choose birch, spruce, or jungle. They're all the same. It really doesn't matter what you pick. It's all your aesthetics. So I'll just go with some birch. I'm going to end up turning that all into birch wood anyway, and get some sticks, which I will then come here and put a little carbon. How much carbon? 8? Yeah, 8 carbon. Makes you a coal. And now you have a ton more torches. So that's how you get your torches. Get through the wood quest, make some coal, you've got torches. You do start with 4, but now I've got a lot more. So I can actually start putting these more around my base to keep it a little bit well lit. I think the pigmen, if I'm not mistaken, spawn in any light level, so it does mean not a lot of good to put torches around, other than the fact it might prevent other mobs from spawning. But you see some of those pigmen spawn in that really good armor, and some of them even have like bonus attributes. So I fought one that was like regenerating, and he had thorns on his armor. I couldn't kill him, because every time I hit him, I hurt myself, and then he just regened. So he was unkillable. And I pretty much just had to kite him away from my base. Okay. Where are we at next? Next, we want to... Now it's asking us to create a sapling after all, and a pick, and to start some agricraft farming. Okay. Pick is to say, well, we found this bucket on the ship, but we really don't need it, right? So let's just get rid of it. This is one of my favorite quests. Oops, that's not what I meant to do. Okay. So we'll take one of these water sources, yeah, and we'll go ahead and decompose the bucket. So we're going to get some H2O, and then we're going to get some iron. Well, what we can do with that iron is then take 16 of it, put it there. Oh, come on. I put a stack of 6. There we go. It's frustrating sometimes because you drop a stack of 16 and it's like, nope, just 1. And we get 3 iron. That's the 3 iron that was in that bucket, but now let's repurpose it. Isn't that cool? Sweet. Alright, there's stick, iron, pick. Alright, we got a pick. Okay. And all that water, I don't... you do need to drink. You can see my thirst over there is not good, but I can just drink this. I'll also watch my temperature. If I stand close to a torch, my temperature will go up. And if I stand in the rain, it'll go down. Also, rain puts out torches, so chiseling them is a good idea, because I don't think chiseled torches burn out. And it's the daytime, so our algae should start to spread. What I want to do with this... No, let's not do it with the dirt. Let's do it with the stone. So, let's go start... Now this daytime should be a little more safe. We can start chopping down our surroundings. Let's, yeah, I'm gonna get stained clay to fill in my lake so it's all shallow water. And the quest says shallow water, and I don't know if that really means 1 deep or just, you know, shallow, like, if it's specifically 1 deep or not. I'm sure Landstryder will comment below. Okay, you are mad at me, and oh gosh, you have insane armor. Oh, he's hungry. Okay. You're just a pigman, though. No! Wow! I got owned. Oh, no, he's gonna spawn right next to me. He's burning. Did I shoot his helmet off? Is that why he's burning? Don't go in the water. I need you to... Ah, he went in the water! Okay, there is... What the heck? What was that about? What? A giant zombie just came out of my gravestone. Oh my goodness, that was nuts. Okay, get all my stuff. Okay, okay. How much health do you have, dude? Okay, we killed him. Oh, we got his head. That was the craziest thing I've ever seen. Get out of the water so you can burn. Huh. I like this mode. Come on, come over here, dude. Just by left clicking you switch into like sight mode. Wow, he's fast, he's fast. It won't tell me how much armor he has. Oh, there he goes, he's almost dead. Woo! That was nuts! I went through like all my ammo. Okay, we're gonna have to get some weapons fairly soon. Wow, that was nuts. Okay. And I'm like melting too. So let's get rid of our torches during the daytime so that we can cool off a little bit. Because these have a pretty good range. I'm not sure what their max range is, but it's pretty big. And you see, as soon as I get this last torch, temperature should go down. No, we're still... There it goes. Now it's blue. Okay, there's something over there heating me up. Oh, and of course it's going to storm. Okay, it's a gas. Okay, guys. Wow, what are we going to do next? Well, let's make a chest to put all this crap in. That zombie did get me an apple. We've got this food. You can see we've got hunger overhaul here, so we've got to be careful we don't eat the same food too many times. Alright, what else can I get? Alright, the brown stained clay. That's what we were doing with when that zombie killed us. Let's come under here and just leveling off our lake. Okay. Of course I didn't get enough. That's a little better, and it'll have more areas spread. Okay, let's keep looking at quest lines. Now it wants us to make, oh, see what I did? I made it too fast, and now I didn't get credit for it. So, yeah, bummer. We can do something about that, though. There's no minerals in the ground as far as I know. I haven't dug all the way down in playthroughs, but I have dug quite a ways. However, cobble has trace amounts of material in it. So if we can get enough iron from our cobble, then we should be okay. So if Landstryder, you're watching that, it's just I do that. I've played it through 3 times now, and I always make a mistake somewhere where I craft something before the quest book detects it, and then I'm kind of stuck. So I don't know if you could put those on separate steps, so you're forced to kind of open it and detect it, or something. I don't know. I don't know what can be done to kind of help you with that. Maybe even not detect the base material, just go for the end stuff. Okay, so let's take this half stack cobble or whatever I just got and throw it in here. How are we doing on power? 20%. That's okay. So you can see we're getting a lot of iron, a lot of other stuff too. Really good stuff. Put some more iron there. Okay, so 37 iron. Now we can turn that in. There we go. We're going to get our bucket back. Okay. And some more iron. Always welcome. Alright, now we could take our iron and start crafting it. Yeah, I'm going to. So we got... what do I do with the bucket? I'm going to take the bucket and get a piece of water and put it here. Okay, come on, algae spread. It's daytime. Here's another pigman riding on the ghast. Okay, next thing we need to get... oops, I used all my cobble, didn't I? I need 8 more of it. That could be bad living on top of a mesa. How deep do I have to go down to start getting cobble? I don't remember. But it's got some interesting mechanics, you know, rather than, you know, like Great Skies, which was all ex nihilo. Crash Landing was ex nihilo. Regrowth was all farming. You know, this is all chemistry. A lot of it anyway. Okay, so crafting bench. Get one of these guys. Oh my gosh, vanilla Minecraft. Let's put it right there. Now what does it want us to do? Turn it in, get some coal and some... Should I get more energy cells? No. More coal. So let's put the coal in there. I don't need torches. And now it wants us to get some other material, which I should have based on what I just put in here. So it wants silver, gold, copper, lead. Let's see, what do we got in here? Copper, silver, platinum, gold. We didn't get any lead yet, so let's put more in there. Huh. No lead. Where's the PB? We got platinum. There's platinum in that cobble. All right, well, let's I guess find out how far we got to dig down to get some more cobble. This is not good. It's just layers and layers of mesa. Oh, I'm running low on water. And I'm sweating. That's always good, right? Working up a sweat. I think that's just from being too hot next to the torches, so I just gotta be careful. Yeah, as soon as I go close to that torch, my heat goes way up. Crash Landing had the heat thing in it as well, and the water. It didn't have the insanity meter that you see over there on my left, or the air supply, or air quality, I guess it would be. But everything was salt water, so you couldn't just drink stuff. But in this pack, yeah, you just drink the water anywhere. Guys, I'm Y66. We're getting down there. And, no cobble yet. We got tons of building material of every which way color. There we go. Y60. We got some cobble here. Okay. So we'll have an underground base here as well. Temperature is a little high. That actually is maybe not good to build an underground base. If I remember right, Crash Landing, I think if you built a base quite high, it was cold. So maybe we'll build a platform. Either way, I'm not doing a full LP on this playthrough anyway. I just want to do an intro. We're at about that 30-minute mark. I wanted to kind of show you what Landstryder's working on. And also, this is for Landstryder's benefit as well, just so you can kind of see how players are, you know, going through the quests and progressing. Maybe we're doing something he doesn't expect us to do, or there might be some, you know, exploits. A lot with Minechem, you can always get into problems where you create an infinite loop where you can turn something into something, turn that thing into something else, and then go back to your original item and have twice as much, you know, so for a little bit of power. So that's always the danger with playing with Minechem, is if you don't check all the recipes really carefully, or you might go find, like, for instance, bone meal turns into titanium, you know, and maybe you didn't intend the user to have titanium so quick. So, you know, things like that you got to watch out for. So, hope you guys enjoyed this. Watch for post-Finem appearing on the forums. The Feed the Beast launcher might be on the Curse launcher fairly soon. And I will see you guys next time. This has been FunShotX. If you enjoyed the episode, hit the like button. Subscribe to my channel if you want to see more. If you guys are on the Feed the Beast forums and you see another Jam Pack 2 HQM or otherwise pack that you would like to see me try out and kind of give an overview of, post it in the comments below and I'll give it a try. This has been FunShotX. Catch you guys later. Bye.